All right, y'all. All right, America. All right, all right, all right. Check us out. So, as you know, it's me again. It's your boy, Cruz and Rum. Camera 1, camera 2. How we doing? We looking good. Again, it's your boy Modeja Navarro, aka Cruz and Rum. On my live soapbox again. Talking about things that people are thinking but don't want to say. So, my slogan, you think it, I say it. So, again, this is my points of view. Feel free to chime in and tell me your points of view. Don't hesitate to let me know. Give me your 2 cents, man. I want to know what everybody thinks and feels. But like I said, do it with respect. Do it with love. Don't have to be rude or disrespectful to get your point across, man. Don't disrespect me. I won't disrespect you. Keep it all love. All right. On that note, we're going to finish up what we talked about on the last one. The last one, I was talking about friendships and what friendships are today in this country, and how people use friendships to kind of what I call manipulate friendships, if you will. A friendship is only good when one party benefits from the other, and that's not cool. There's some other stuff that's been brought to my attention. Like I said, I talked about it a little bit the last time, and you have the word selfishness is quick to come out, and I'm just gonna say my thoughts on that is just because somebody isn't catering to you anymore, or just period, they're just not doing what you want them to do, doesn't mean they're selfish. You know what I mean? People don't have the time to be worried about what you're doing all the time. Everybody on this planet has a right to pursue their dreams, their goals, their aspirations, whatever it is in life. It doesn't mean that they're selfish just because they're not bending to your whim or servicing your needs anymore. It doesn't mean that they don't care about you. It doesn't mean that they don't need you. It doesn't mean that you're no longer friends. So look, people got shit in their lives too that they want to pursue. Some people become parents and they got their kids to take care of, their families to take care of. They got other stuff, life goals, opportunities that have come, fell in their laps or whatever, things that they need to pursue. They need energies to pursue these things, So it doesn't mean that they're selfish. It just, come on, guys. We're all adults. We're not 3-year-olds that need a parent to be standing over us all the time. You know what I'm saying? Another thing too is friends. A lot of friends need their friends for either a shoulder to cry on, to complain, whatever it is that they need their friends for. And and sometimes you have to understand as a friend, your friends don't have the time all the time, despite popular belief. We don't have the time to sit here and listen to you bitch and complain about the same things over and over. If you ask me and I tell you the same thing over and over again because you keep asking me and we keep talking about it, that's one thing. If your friend needs to vent about something and they're venting, that's something else. But if you have friends that help you and they give you advice, and this, I've learned this through experience. I've learned this my own shit. Like I said, no one's perfect here. No one's pointing the finger. It's my points of view, and I'm just sharing it with y'all, and y'all share y'all's with me. All right. It doesn't mean that I don't care about my friends anymore. It doesn't mean that I don't need you, or you don't exist anymore. The thing is if the only time you seem to hear from your friends is when they've got something to complain about that and they know they're never going to change, then at some point it's like, I can't help you. There's nothing I can do because you're not going to do anything differently about it. You know what I'm saying? And friends need to understand that when you keep coming at your friends, you keep dragging them into your life crises or whatever it is that you're going through, you affect them too. You affect their lives. You're using up their time. You're using up their energy to help you through a thing that they know and you're not going to change or do differently. They give you advice and you don't use the advice. You're not there for advice. You just want to sit there and complain on their shoulder. Fine, I can do that from time to time. But if it's all the time and it's just and the only time I seem to hear from you is when you're going through that thing. And then when I look, you're back in the middle of that thing that's bothering you or hurting you again. I'm just like, what do you want from me? So if I choose to step back and take a breather, that doesn't mean that we're no longer friends. It doesn't mean that I hate you or I'm against you. It just means, look, man, you're not going to do anything different. You're going to keep going back to the same thing that's hurting you. You're going in a never-ending circle with this thing. I don't have the strength and the energy to go through this with you all the time, every single waking moment or every day. That's not a friendship. That's a one-sided thing. They have people that get paid for that, and they're called therapists. And if that's what you need, go get therapy. I don't mind being there for my friends, but everybody has their thing, man. My thing is anxiety, and that's the topic that we're going to talk about today is anxiety. We're just kind of rehashing on the friendship thing, but I just want to clear up some things with some people about the friendship thing. So just to let you know, it doesn't mean that we don't care. We're not catering to your whims. Okay. And if that's what the friendship is, then it was never a friendship in the first place. It's not a one-sided street. It's not a one-way street. It's a two-way street. You need me. I need you. You love me. I love you. We became friends because we had commonalities that brought us together in the first place, the things that we could identify with each other with in life, in this life struggle. And if it seems like the only reason why we're friends is because you need me for something, and whenever I come to you with my hands out, now I'm a problem. It's like I tell people, man, I don't want to be anybody's problem. If I'm the problem, if I'm a burden, then that's one less problem you got to worry about. I'm not trying to be that for somebody, for anybody. I have friends that I feel that use me for my craft, photography, videography, graphic design. They use me for t-shirts and so on and so forth. But when they had their craft going, they made me pay for their services. They made me pay for their deal. And I'm paying you, but you're not paying me for mine. You know what I mean? So it's like you don't respect my craft enough to pay me and take care of me as I have paid and taken care of you with your craft or your deal. You know what I mean? And so that's why there's a lot of people in my life I don't fuck with anymore. I don't deal with it. They don't see me around. I don't kick. I don't hate on their parade. I don't rain on their parade. I don't hate on what they're dealing with. But I feel like you didn't care about what I was dealing with. And to me, that's not a friendship. That's opportunism. You're using me for something until you find the next best thing or something better than me. And then you run off and do that with them. And that's cool. Stay on your side of the fence and I'll stay on mine. You know what I'm saying? Just don't ask me for nothing else again, because like I said, it ain't cool like that. You ain't got it like that. I'm not in the free shit. Unless I offer my services to you for free, don't ask me for free shit. It takes too much time. It takes too much effort. It takes too much work to do graphic design, to do videography, to do video editing and photography editing and all those things, web page design and coding. That stuff, it's a lot, man. Okay. So now that I've touched on that with friendship, don't ask me about that crap again. I don't want to talk about that crap again. You know how I feel about that crap. Like I said, you know who you are. If the shoe fits, then yes, I'm talking to you. Okay? I don't hold my tongue for nobody. I'm sick and tired of that shit. I got enough pent up energy in me right now dealing with the topic that we want to talk about today, called anxiety. So now on to anxiety. I don't wish that on my worst enemy. I don't care. I don't care who it is. You know what I mean? I don't care who you are. Anxiety is no joke, man. It's not fun. It's a crazy thing. It's a dark tunnel that just, it seems like a bottomless pit. I've been there. Nobody knows, how to deal with it. Nobody knows how to help you. People kind of, they pass it off. It's just anxiety, man. I've been pushed aside. I've been dealing with it for 28 years, man. And I want to reach out to those people that are suffering from PTSD, depression, anxiety, that dark spiraling cave, man. I went from, I was 230 pounds, man, of muscle, 4.8% body fat. I was a beast in the gym, man. Everybody knows me, knows I was always a go-getter, happy-go-lucky dude, man. I was a dude that repressed all of mine to help other people with theirs, take care of theirs, always make somebody smile, always make somebody laugh. I was always there for people, man. And I felt alone I could have 50 people around me and feel alone to the point of tears, man. And some days I would fight back tears. I'd be crying. Nobody ever knew this about me for years. And if they did, they kept it to themselves, you know, to the point I started getting bad breakdowns, panic attacks, in and out of the ER, in and out of the hospital, with rapid heartbeat, skipping heartbeat, my stomach in knots, thinking I'm gonna die, all this and that, man. They gave me the brown paper bag with pills and all that shit, man. F that. I don't like pills. I don't like taking medication. I don't like that stuff, man. And I've been through it. It's scary thinking you're gonna die, always worried about your mortality is first foremost on your brain. You start questioning your faith in God. It's dark. Nobody gets you. Nobody understands what you're going through. They don't know, you just feel so empty and alone. And I dealt with that on my own by myself. And if anybody helped me, it might have been just a handful of people, maybe 3 tops, that have been there for me. But mostly I had to fight that on my own. I wrote down a lot of my problems and that helped to get rid of them. I sought therapy and talked about it. I just turned and faced it. If I can do anything to help anybody dealing with anxiety, the one thing I can tell you, man, that helps: turn and face your fears. Stop running. Don't avoid them. Don't try to find things to kind of cope. Coping doesn't help. Coping isn't dealing with a problem. Coping is almost like being in a relationship that's abusive and you're just dealing with it, until the kids get, no, deal with it. Face it. Write the things down. Face your fears. Call your demons by their names. They don't like that. You know what I mean? They lose their power. They hate that. Call them by what they do. You know what I mean? Deal with them. Face them. I did. Now I'm back working out again. I've gained my weight back. I'm almost up to 200 pounds again. You know what I mean? Eating healthy again. I mean, it kept me from eating certain foods. I was always scared that certain foods would trigger panic attacks. I couldn't drive. I couldn't even walk my kids to school. I was sick. I wasn't eating. I was laying in the bed. I couldn't sleep. Sleepless nights, man. It was just, I'm telling you. And the one thing too to understand for all of you, I'm letting all y'all know, all of you, you're not alone. You're not alone. Don't ever be afraid to talk about it with people that you can trust. Okay? If your friends around you don't understand the situation, don't force it on them, man. Get with people that can identify what you're dealing with. You'll help each other, man. And that's what helped me get through it. I started talking to people, and you'd be amazed at how many people feel the same way you do about anxiety, panic disorder, and all that. It's a real thing. It's real. It's scary. It's dark. It's lonely, but you're not alone. You're not alone. God does exist. He is real, man. I'm telling you, he's helped me out, man. I got a notepad like this, full of my feelings, whether in music, whether in learning, in poetry or whatever, writing them down, getting them off your chest. That is why I came up with the t-shirt company, Honest Thinking. It's better to have it on your shirt than on your chest. That's the company slogan, because I got tired of penning up. I had my biggest breakdown, I think, in 2012, the year that Honest Thinking Shirts was legally born. It was actually born in 2007. But I didn't go legal with it and as a business until 2012. And I'm going to let y'all know something. A lot of what I'm talking about is what led up to a lot of my anxieties. Poor relationships, things we're going to talk about. People that are single, living single in a relationship. That's not cool. You know what I mean? When you're in a relationship, man, it's teamwork, man. It's a team effort. It's a coming together of things, man. 2 people that are no longer individual and are a team. You're one body. Man, you got to cherish that, man. It's real. But when you ain't got somebody in your corner, there's somebody that cuts for you for real, they're just in a sucking you dry in the middle of a relationship, that causes anxiety, man. It causes undue stress, skipping heartbeats, panic attacks, so on and so forth, flaking friends, using friends, negative energy, toxic people, man. Get rid of all of that. It's not cool. You don't need those people in your lives, man. And, like I said, man, I'm here. Shout me out, man. Give me your 2 cents, man. Talk to me. You're not alone, man. I've been dealing with this for a long time. I'm 44 years old, bro. I'm sick and tired of carrying this shit on me, man. I got kids that look up to me and I want to be for them what my father never had a chance to be for me. You know, people, I mean, I have an ex that put me through it, to the dungeons, man. I have a child. She won't take the DNA test. Okay. It doesn't matter if he's my blood or not. I raised him. I just want to be a father to this kid. And that was the source of a lot of the anxiety that I carried, all that hatred and anger that I had for that woman. That I don't care what you do to me, but what you're doing to a helpless child that cannot defend themselves. I hate that. I hate that with a passion. I hate when adults drag children through crap that they can't protect or defend themselves against, and it ends up screwing with them in the long run. You got them against me, deal with me, face me. Don't be a fucking coward and run and tell lies and tell a bunch of bullshit and ruin lives. Don't do that shit. I hate that shit. And I'm gonna tell y'all, the people that go through that shit, that's a topic we're gonna talk about later on. Also, we're gonna touch back on that. I've touched on it a little here and there, different things. That kind of cowardice and that evil, that's bullshit. You know what I mean? There are good parents out there, good moms that care about their kids and got dads that are trifling. There are good dads out there that care about their kids and they got baby moms that are trifling. That's wrong and it's fucked. I don't care how you slice it. I don't care what you say about me. It don't got nothing to do with the child. The child loves me. The child loves his or her parent. Let them have their parent. And you find a way to make it work. Don't be some punk ass coward that sits there with on that bullshit, all in your feelings because of something that you did or something the other person did on some childish bullshit. In that shit stirs up a lot in people, man. You don't understand. We're humans, man. We get a lot of energy. These laws cater to that ignorance. They cater to that stupidity. They cater to that lies because all the laws care about is money. They don't care about your human feelings. They don't care about good dads or good parents. You know what I mean? They want broken homes because broken homes pays their paychecks. They don't care about you. They don't care about me. They don't care about what you're dealing with. They say they do. They don't. I've been through more scrutiny trying to go through the legal system than if I would have just sucked it up and called my baby's mom and said, look, man, I know you hate me, but look, for the sake of the kid, man, let's work this out. I've been condescended to. I mean, patronized, talked down on, emasculated by the system. You're the father. It's your job. I know what my job is. I know what I'm trying to do. And you're stupid ass so busy trying to talk down on me. You don't realize I'm right here. I'm here in the middle of the fight. They're looking for the dad. I'm right here. You know where I live. You know my phone numbers. So all these things build up anxiety. Toxic people, bad relationships, bad friendships, bad living situations, shit like children being taken away from parents that love them and want to be part of their lives. That stuff builds up, man. Whatever you going through, bro, ladies, gentlemen, you're not alone. Modeja, I'm here, bro. I'm here. I'm here. You don't know me. You ain't got to know me. Just know my message. Just know you're not alone. I'm not here sitting on my soapbox to be Mr. High and Mighty, to be Mr. I'm goody two shoes. I'm Mr. Innocent. Nah, I'm telling you as a human man, as a human being, and as a man, and as a fellow American that fought for this country, that served in the Navy for this country, you're a human, you're a person, you count, you exist. You know what I mean? And I don't care the wrongs that happened to me. It's all in the past. All that just helped shape me to be the person I am today. That's how I look at it. Even my anxiety has helped to shape me. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to just say quickly and briefly, you're not alone. You are loved. People do relate to you. Find those people. Get with those people. Birds of a feather, man. It really works. It really helps. Write your stuff down. Turn and face your demons. Fight. Fight. The only way you get rid of a bully is you got to turn and face that bully. You take the hardest shot that he or she has to offer you. You take it and you look at him and you give him a smile and you tell him in their face, I hope that ain't the hardest thing you got. I hope that ain't the best you got. I love y'all. Rant. It was a short one today. I just want to touch base, and we'll touch on this a little bit more as we move on with other stuff. But I just want to let y'all know, God bless you. I love you, man. I'm here, and we're going to talk about this. Give me y'all's 2 cents.